It's heart health, so it's exercise. It's what kind of foods you want to add to your day, the animal proteins that you want to choose or not choose and how to eat them, and how much exercise you're going to get. What did the studies show? How much do I really, really need?
And how much do I really, really need? Question.
Yeah, 60 minutes a day of really active activity.
Cardio or walking or Pilates, doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Just move.
It should be cardio, so the Pilates not so much, but that's the cardio. That we're meant to move all day. Think about our ancestry. We're meant to get up and forage and work, and that's what we're meant to do.
Sure, but can you walk uptown? Is that considered cardio, or do you have to get on a treadmill?
No, walk uptown, that's considered cardio. And what else is interesting is a process that we call NEAT, non-exercise activity thermogenesis. So it's all this yeah, that's a big word, for 4 of them. It's all this hand waving and moving around. The studies show that that does affect us positively. So the people who move a lot during their day are actually more slender. They have better heart health. They have better just from all this.
Get away from the cubicle.
Yeah.
Walk around, touch your toes, stretch.
Sit on a ball at your cubicle and bounce, right? Do something.
Sure, that makes
I'm
your
lucky because I'm a
workmate crazy, but you can bounce away.
Tap, flail.
Tap, tap, tap. Move, move, move. Wiggle your foot. Your mother always says, stop wiggling.
Stop it. Yeah. No.
But
keep doing
it was okay. Keep wiggling, moving.
Yeah.
So that's the heart aspect.
Yeah.
What about breathing?
Breathing comes later. So that from the hearts we move on to the clubs, and I call that join the club because I'm lucky enough to work in an area where people are affluent and motivated, and everything that I ask them to do to improve their own health, they can do like that. I want everyone to know that information. That's the anti-aging, anti-cancer. What can I do that's going to make my skin glow? What can I do that's going to prevent cancer? So that's sort of the clubs section. And then the diamonds are the gems in life. So
okay,
here's
but back to the anti-cancer. No, I don't want a chronic disease. No, no, no. Doesn't mean I won't get it, but if I get it, want to fight it. So we know about early intervention and all of that. But are there foods you eat, things you do? You breathe differently, what?
Yeah.
You live in the right place?
Yep. Well, yeah, you live in the right place, right? We urban dwellers tend to walk more, tend to be around each other more. But the anti-cancer really is the vegetables. It's really those phytonutrients that we're just beginning to study now. So we know, we know how much magnesium we need. We know these things. We have enough information to know these things. But what are the high nutrient fruits and vegetables and herbs and spices? Turmeric is a very anti-cancer spice.
Sure, so go straight to the Indian restaurant.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Yes, why not?
Yeah.
Or you could take turmeric in a capsule, I know that.
And you can stir it into everything. Put it in your banana bread. No one's going to find it, right? Put it in,
I didn't think about that.
Sure, throw it in your chili, throw it in your, you need a quarter
just throw
teaspoon
it in.
a day.
What else? Cayenne?
Yeah, all of those. Cinnamon, cocoa, right? Cocoa beans, coffee, you talked about. And choosing fruits and vegetables wisely. Of course, they're all excellent. Which are the most excellent? Kale, collard greens, spinach, broccoli, sweet potatoes. All these ones that we know are at the top of the list.
Right. So eat deep colored veg.
Deep colored veg.
Eat mostly veg and eat plants and fruit mostly, and don't eat too much. Eat half. What about that? Just don't eat so much.
Yes, it's true. It's true.
It is.
And what I've done is I outline in each chapter with each change, here's kind of what you want to do and here's why. Then I give you a recipe in which to do it because, that's what I do. I create recipes. So it's simple, they're easy, they're family friendly, and then I give you the challenge to engage you in your own life. So here's the challenge for the vegetable section. Have a salad every single day. And you're going to sort of chart what that lunch looks like. So you get 2 points for, 2 handfuls of mixed greens. You get 20 points for 3 handfuls, and layer it on, and the ingredients that you can layer on.
And then if you ever play strip poker, you'll look better,
That's true.
Won't you?
That's right.
So, but, people are not going to eat steamed salmon and bland vegetables. And when you're on the airplane and you ask for the vegan diet or the vegetarian diet, you get the I'm dying diet. You know, you go, what?
Yeah.
There's not a spice, there's not an herb, there's nothing. It's like, ooh, bland. That's not the idea.
No, no. Honestly, what I want people to do is make friends with their food again. I want people to be able to enjoy everything that goes in. Food is the way we communicate with the earth and the way the earth communicates with us.
So fat's okay if it's the right fat.
If it's the right fat, yeah, the nuts, the seeds, the extra virgin olive oil.
The avocado.
The avocado, yeah.
Yeah, because some people on diets have great fears of avocado, but if you look at the type of fat.
Yeah, no, and what you really want to remove is the saturated fat, the deep fried fat. Holy smokes. What heating an oil to that temperature does to the oil and then therefore to you and the creation of free radical damage is crazy. If you knew, you would never touch another French fry.
Okay. They're so good.
I know.
Maybe you could bake a French fry.
Yeah, well, I have 3. I never order them myself. I just steal 3 off your plate.
No, you steal others. Especially when you're in a French restaurant. You have to.
You have to.
Because you have to have frite. When you're having mussels, you have to have frite, so you just have 3 frite.
That's right.
Just
and this life is not that long, right?
Right.
You do want to enjoy those things, but you really want to have a system for the rest of your life so you can manage it.
And a watermelon slushy along the way. I know there's a recipe in here for
with
that.
Alcohol.
With alcohol or without alcohol. Either or, but a little bit of fat, good, because I know people can't lose weight if they don't have essential fatty acids.
Yeah, and their brains.
So balance.
And their brains, as we age, we need those good fats to build our brains. And the fats actually deliver some of the fat-soluble vitamins to the rest of your body. So if you don't have enough fat to move those nutrients in, you could eat all the green vegetable you want. It's much better to have a few nuts or a little oil on it to help your body absorb it.
So do we leave out a suit? We did hearts.
The diamonds. So
the
diamonds are the gems.
How could we girls forget diamonds?
I know. They are the gems in life. So the diamonds is where you learn to slow down. You learn to breathe. You learn to appreciate the sounds of life. I live in a big city, which is always noisy, and there's always something going on. And we don't realize how much stress and pressure tuning out those sounds causes, right? How much effort it takes to tune that out. And what we need to do is then find an environment where there's a sound that pleases you. I try to go for my walk in the afternoon. I take my dog with me, and I walk past the schoolyard with the sound of the children getting all choked up, because that's a sound that makes me happy from my childhood and from my child's childhood.
Unplug your iPod.
Yes.
You know, just if you want to contemplate, not always, but it makes sense to me. Like, I like the sound of the ice cream truck.
Yes, yeah.
You know, and if you had your iPod in, you're listening to Sting.
Right. You're not going to hear
you
the
don't
world.
hear the ice cream truck or the world.
Right.
I get that, and I can hear some people thinking, what?
Yeah.
Like, why not? Listen to Beethoven. Well, that too. That's inspiring. Whatever inspires you, I'm suspecting.
I think that's the where we're going with this is that everyone gets to, as you begin to ace your health, you get to design that every day, right? I'm not here to sort of watch your fries or watch your and truthfully
make you feel guilty.
Right. I was just going to say, or truthfully, it's not my place to make you feel guilty.
Or what about people who are so addicted to what they do? They're so rigid in such a routine that they can't imagine getting up and not having 4 flax seeds, some yogurt, and going to the gym for 3 hours and running the seawall. What about that? That can't be good for you.
No, and they think I'm not tough enough. Right? Like, I would have critics on either end of that. Oh, it's too much work, and oh, she's not pushing hard enough. And I really believe that we put one foot in front of the other, and if we keep improving over a lifetime, then it's a life well lived.
Sure, and to be present. I've known Deepak Chopra for some time, and I've never seen him not present.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
He's just there.
Yeah. Yeah, and you're grounded. So that's what we want you to do. We want you to be a part of your own day. These aren't my rules that I've made up. I just did the reading and created it in a book and in a place where you can apply it to your life, because I don't get to live your life. You get to live your life.
Or there's no Trump.
No, or there's no Trump.
Well, there is a Trump in New York.
Yes.
But look out.
Yeah. The Joker card, I get asked a lot. What's the Joker? The Joker is the smoker. And if you're still smoking, you could do everything in here to the letter.
It doesn't matter.
Well, you're still going to be just at the bar. You're never going to get ahead. So we have to get rid of the Joker card first and then play the game.
Excellent. I'm glad you didn't throw out all the gin.
Thank you. I keep the gin.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Theresa Albert, Ace Your Health, 52 ways to stack your deck.